Well, I mean, Benjamin, it depends. So, like, it depends on the given area. So, like, if you have an area here, so let's say you have a bunch of cows and chickens right here. It's affecting the mobs in a circle around them. But if you're getting creepers spawning here, that's in a different circle around that. Does that make sense? It's like a Venn diagram. They only share one area where things can't spawn because of the cap over here on this side. It's spherical. So like if you have things spawning underneath it, that's okay because after a certain length of time at the bottom, it's weird how it works. I can't explain it. But yes and no. Boobs? I didn't draw boobs. Get out of here. I drew a Venn diagram. D-pick. Get out of here with your nonsense, sir. How dare you? You're a boob. Ha! Got him. I'm chewing my lips all to pieces, chat. Got him. If I didn't have SOT nonsense, I'd have no sense at all. That's true. Isn't there a pantyhose brand that's called No Nonsense? They used to have commercials about it when I was a kid. You know what I've never seen a commercial for? A toilet. Back in the 50s? Officially whiz. I am not 100 years old, dude. Are you... What? No nonsense pantyhose. NoNonsense.com. It's a pantyhose company, whiz. No nonsense pantyhose commercial. Give it a second. Why is this not working? Hello, Google? What is this searching at? Google! Oh my god, YouTube. No nonsense pantyhose. No nonsense pantyhose. 1990. See? 1984. 1993. 50s. 50s. I'm busy. Talk to my cousin. Yeah, right? The 50s, he says, chat. The man's 30 years old. He was there when the no-nonsense pantyhose commercials were around. When I was 50. No. I was 5 years old in 1990. Thank you very much. You're older than I am, D-Pig. You want to go? Let's go. But it's too funny to argue. No, 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 no. You weren't being sarcastic. You said the 50s. Right, D-Pink? Exactly. Is it weird to think that John Bams is younger than the two of us, D-Pink? Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it. Can't be by much. I think he's like 33. I think he's like 33 years old, D-Pink. 33, 34. That was me in the 90s. It sure was. Whoever that Terra character is. You gotta think, D-Pig. He's got kids that are barely 5 years old. If he had a 5-year-old closer to 40, he'd be losing his mind. Born after 1981. Yeah, I think he's like 33. I couldn't imagine. John Bam's officially Wiz. He's a Minecraft streamer that talks about stocks and weed all the time. And he laughs like Seth Rogen. Oh, I know, D-Pig. Your favorite combo. Weed and stocks? Well, you won't find that combination here, because I have neither in either one. I don't have any stock in weed, and I don't have weed in my stocks, so... Plus, it's illegal here in my state. Well, I mean, it's decriminalized. It's federally illegal, but... I possess none of it. Decriminalized? You're fine? No, you're fine. Medical isn't legal in my state. We will be the last. I don't know. We might be the last. I'm in the South, dude. We're the last to do anything. Everybody's too damn prideful. Everybody's like, but my rights. Your rights are fine. Stop being an idiot. Snook, it does. That's why I like living in the city, because the city, even though it's a city, it runs very slow. Wikipedia, just go to Michigan. Well, Benjamin, state jobs are still going to test. Alcohol's legal. You can't go to work drunk. Just because it's legal in the state doesn't mean you can go to work high either. It doesn't make you immune from abusing the drug. People seem to miss that part of it when they get excited about legalization. Well, good luck to her, man. Rickett said, a huge human toll. You're gonna kill your kids. Yep. That's what they said about... That's what they said about... Man, back in Prohibition days, too. Well, I mean, I don't want to get too far into rule number one, D-Pick, but didn't South Carolina just recently lose a governor from dying? Or a Senate member who was, like, the leader of a very notorious group for most of his life, and he just recently died? So, I mean, like, we got one up on you. Thought that was Alaska? They could have had one too. I'm talking about, I think his name was Strom Thurmond. I think that was his name. He may have been dead for a lot longer than I remember. But he was a Grand Dragon of the Clan, I think, or something? I don't know. He was a Klansman. And he was in the United States Senate up until the day he died. Senator from South Carolina. You know the name? Well, I think he died at like 92 or something, which is why people keep pushing for limits on Congress. Because he was literally a senator for 60 years or something like that. Yeah, D-Pig. He was in there forever. Well, I mean, Hafnium, I figured as much. But I mean, it still doesn't excuse the fact that the South is slow. You think they would have, like, not re-voted him back in year after year after year, knowing that he was part of what he was part of. But they were just like, nah, man, he's just one of us. Look at this old white guy. You think he's gonna do something bad? Yeah, he's gonna do lots of bad. Oh, my shoulder's hurting. Yeah, D-Pick. That's why people want limits on terms. Am I in the Carolinas? I'm in the northern Cackalax, my friend. So yes, indeed. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. No, D-Pig, they haven't. That's why I said we're slowed in the South. They ain't gonna tear that shit down. He hasn't been canceled yet, D-Pig. Everybody's tearing down all the statues of Will Smith right now. Give him some time. North Carolina's a beautiful place. Where I live at, it's perfect, Snook. I'm 2 hours from the beach. I'm 2 hours from the mountains. Only thing we gotta worry about is like hurricanes every once in a while. There's no bad earthquakes. There's no bad tornadoes. The only thing that's a big turnoff for people down here is that everybody's a little slow and everybody's a little dumb. But otherwise, I mean, it's great. Stabby! Thank you for the 6 months, dude. It's good to see you. Hello. And happy Monday. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, cool. That's your limit. 15 W's. Thank you, Stabby. I appreciate it, bud. If we Dutchies drive 2 hours, are we in another country or we drown? It depends on what direction you go in, CZ Foo. If you go north for 2 hours, you're probably going to drown. If you go east for 2 hours, you might hit Germany. If you go west for 2 hours, you might be in France. And if you go south for 2 hours, you might be in France. I don't know how close you are to the Channel, but if you can hit the Channel, you can be in the UK. But you gotta have a passport now, right? Because they're not EU anymore. But you can't say that you're not in Kansas anymore because you're probably still in Kansas. Oh man, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Nope, we are. Look, it's a cornfield. I'd rather drown than be French. Alright. Then you're in the lake. You're in the drink, what they say in the golf terms. Wikipedia, it's crazy because when I was younger, I thought the Appalachian Mountains went into Ohio more than it does. Ohio's like very flat. It's like it completely skips you guys and just goes into Pennsylvania. Our tallest point's 2,100 feet. I think you got Florida beat. I think Florida's highest point's like 800, if I remember correctly, and it's man-made. I think they were trying to get it to mountain status and they gave up on it or something. Oh. It's a burning pile of tires. Our highest point, I want to say, is Mount Mitchell. And I want to say it's 8,800 feet, but that's probably wrong. I don't think the Appalachian Mountains get that high. How tall is Mount Mitchell, chat? Is it 8,800 feet? Hi, Mr. Dabbins. How are you doing, buddy? Hope I'm feeling better. I am. Thank you for the kind words. 6684. Ah, I was close. I was close. Yeah, I knew nothing was 8,000 feet in the Appalachians. I think Mount Mitchell's the tallest mountain in the Appalachians, if I'm not mistaken. There might be one in West Virginia that's a little taller. But I think Mount Mitchell's like the tallest. Yeah, Wikipedia. I've been there before. There used to be a hole in the ozone layer over one of those mountains over there. I win my trivia for the day. I grew up here. I learned a lot about our state. I learned that Edward Teach crashed in our bay, which is also Blackbeard the Pirate. His ship is out in the water. You can go see it today if you want. His name was Edward Teach. That was always a fascinating story when I was a kid. I loved hearing about that. Because you never really associate pirates with like normal names. And here comes this normal guy. Hi, my name's Edward. I'm Blackbeard, the fearsome pirate on the sea. You learned his name from the Assassin's Creed Black Flag? I never played any Assassin's Creed games. You got stuff to do outside stream, but I always worry a little when you don't go live. Also battle pretty serious depression. Yeah, Mr. Dabbins. So I missed one day because of my internet, and then I missed one day because of a migraine. The internet I had no control over, but that's why I stream 7 days a week now. Because if I miss a day, I'm still live the next day. This here's Jim Beard. Well, howdy, guys. My name's Jim. I dropped that boat over there. I got a pirate and a peg leg. Yeehaw. Get along, little ship. Let's go. Wait, is that a slime? Do we have a slime chunk? Chat, we have a slime chunk. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's the first slimes I've seen. We gotta mark this. We have to mark this. F3G. Now, is this the chunk or is that the chunk? Oh no. I hate identifying freaking slime chunks. I'm gonna do this. It's somewhere over here. Actually, you know what? Wait. I could do this. Hold on, chat. I just got a really cool idea. Excuse me. Look how smart I am. Where's my axe? Oh, there it is. Look how smart I am, chat. Hold. I am so smart. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean, S-M-A-R-T. It does, Snook, 100%. But I don't want to do that, because I like slimes. In fact, if we can have a really close slime farm here, I'd much rather have that here, since we've already done the legwork. Alright. There's an alleged slime chunk there. Let's continue on. You can tell by the way that it is. Yep. And it knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. I should poke EJ. I really wanted him to host me after he covered that NASA thing today, and he didn't. Me and him were in voice chat last night for a few hours. He had been drinking a little bit, and we had some really good discussions. It was fun. Oh, this is where I put the thing. Same subject as your stream last night? What do you mean? What subject? Moderation? Oh, no. I mean, I did touch on a few people. No, we talked about... No, D-Pick, me and him talk about everything. What I'd give for an off-stream EJ conversation? So, D-Pick, me and him are, like, friends to the point where, like, I know what he's doing personally for, like, the next 6 months. I know, like, the cool stuff that he can't tell you guys. I know, like, I knew that he was going to go to California, get that truck, and propose to Bremo 2 months before he ever announced it. I like being able to be friends with him like that, because he can trust me with information like that, and we can still be cool. So yeah, I know things and stuff. It's fun. So yeah, we just shoot the shit, man. It's nice. We did touch on the moderation stuff a little bit. So you're the one we need to bribe for insider info? There is not a price in the world that would get information from me. I value my friendship with him more than I do any amount of money in the world. So no, you can't. You'd have to torture me for it. You gotta waterboard me. Get that information out of me. It's not really that crazy, anyways. It's not like, you know, groundbreaking news. It's just stuff. Now we did get 3 slime spawn there. That's actually pretty good. If that inner chunk is the slime chunk, we got a pretty good spawn for that. I do want to carpet the chunk before to see if maybe they do spawn over there. Because I wouldn't mind having a nice little spawn chunk that we can turn off and on. Kill some slimes. Turn it back off. And I wouldn't care if it shared the same space as the creepers. Someone asked me the other day, they said, I'm surprised you haven't found a slime chunk yet in this circle. And I was like, there isn't one. But apparently there is. You could dig out a bit of the partial chunk and leave a wall to see if they spawn in that area or the chunk. Oh, no, in my luck, they'll spawn on top of the wall, deep. And I'll be like, what are you doing? I know what you mean, though. I'll probably just carpet the one chunk and see if they spawn in the other one. That'd be easier than, like, digging a whole nother hole for right now. Diamonds. How many diamonds we got right now? 19. Not bad, not bad. Is easier really what you're going for here? I mean, yeah. Hi, Amelia. Welcome into your break. What department are you working in? Minecraft version 0.03 player asking, how can it be so bright? How can what be so bright, CZ Food? The game? I mean, I turned the brightness down. Or up. See? That didn't really affect anything, did it? I guess the sun's out. So it didn't really matter. My surroundings? Because the sun's out. We're not underground right now. Oh, I got you, Amelia. Well, have fun. Yeah, CZ Food. There's not like a shadow. I'm not gonna kill you. The game doesn't cast shadows like that, unfortunately. But no, as long as the sun's out, you know, we're good to go. Mr. Dabbins, thank you for the 30 extra biddies. I appreciate you, my friend. Amelia, why'd you break the other instrument for? Where we at? 56. She hates Bunsen burners? Probably. Lab decided to name it after a South Park character. What's its name? Timmy? Timmy! Guys, like Bedrock, we did it. I'm gonna go over here and cut this gravel. Kenny, they killed it. You killed Kenny. Kenny's been gone off the show for like years, though, hasn't he? Can they finally kill him off for like good? Butters? Oh. Butters isn't that bad. Don't hate on Butters.